Welcome to Apocrypha PH. I'm your host, Techie. In 1983, a classified document was produced by the U.S. Army INSCOM at Fort Meade, Maryland. Its title, Analysis and Assessment of Gateway Process. For 20 years it remained hidden. Then, in 2003, the CIA declassified it, and the world discovered that the U.S. government had been seriously investigating the nature of consciousness, holographic realities, altered states of mind, and the possibility that consciousness can reach beyond the physical brain. This is the gateway process. Let's begin. The Gateway Program was created by the Monroe Institute in Virginia, founded by Robert Monroe. Monroe was a broadcasting executive who became famous for his out-of-body experiences. He developed Hemi-Sync technology, audio tones that synchronize the left and right hemispheres of the brain. The goal was to induce altered states of consciousness and explore extended human capacities, including remote viewing. Remote viewing is the ability to perceive distant locations, people, or events using only the mind. To the CIA, this wasn't paranormal curiosity, it was potential intelligence gold. The document draws on two groundbreaking scientists. First, Karl Pribram. Pribram was a neuroscientist who proposed that the brain functions like a hologram. Memory isn't stored in specific locations, it's distributed throughout the brain, just as a hologram stores information in every fragment. Second, David Bohm, a theoretical physicist who worked with Einstein. He proposed that the universe itself is holographic. The physical world we see, what he called the explicate order, is a projection of a deeper underlying reality, the implicate order. Together, their theories suggest something profound. The brain is a hologram interpreting a holographic universe. The document states the universe is composed of interacting energy fields, some at rest and some in motion. The brain is a hologram interpreting a holographic universe. Through focused states of consciousness induced by Hemi-Sync, a person can access information not available to ordinary senses. Consciousness can reach beyond the physical brain. This was the theoretical foundation for remote viewing. Why did the CIA care? During the Cold War, they feared the Soviet Union was ahead in psychic warfare research. If remote viewing was possible, it could spy on enemy bases, locate hostages, gather intelligence without physical presence. This led to the Stargate Project, a secret program that investigated remote viewing and other paranormal phenomena. For over 20 years, the government studied psychic phenomena. The results were mixed. Some were surprisingly accurate, others were complete failures. After decades, the CIA concluded remote viewing was too unreliable for serious intelligence work. The program was shut down in 1995. But the document remains, a fascinating glimpse into how far the government was willing to go. The holographic model suggests that reality isn't what it seems. Every piece of a hologram contains the whole image. Similarly, every part of the universe may contain information about the whole. If this is true, then consciousness isn't confined to the brain. It's connected to everything. Intuition, déjà vu, even psychic experiences. These aren't paranormal. They're normal functions of a holographic consciousness. Mainstream science remains skeptical. The holographic brain theory isn't widely accepted.
remote viewing hasn't been reliably replicated in controlled conditions, but the questions remain unanswered. Consciousness itself is still a mystery. We don't know how the brain produces subjective experience, or if it produces it at all. The Gateway Process document is now public. You can read it yourself. It doesn't prove that consciousness can transcend the brain, but it proves that the US government took the possibility seriously enough to spend millions investigating it. Let's summarize what we know. 1. The CIA investigated consciousness expansion during the Cold War. This wasn't fringe science, it was funded intelligence research. 2. The Gateway Process used Hemi-Sync technology to induce altered states of consciousness. Audio tones synchronizing brain hemispheres, a real technology still used today. 3. It drew on holographic theories of the brain and universe. Pribram and Bohm were respected scientists, even if their theories remain outside the mainstream. 4. Results were mixed, but the research was real and declassified. The Stargate Project operated for over 20 years. That's not a footnote, it's a significant investment. 5. The mystery of consciousness remains unsolved. We still don't know what consciousness is, where it comes from, or how it relates to the physical world. Whether or not remote viewing works, the Gateway Process raises profound questions. Is consciousness limited to the brain, or can it extend beyond? Is the physical world the only reality, or just one layer? Think about what this means. If consciousness can access information beyond the senses, then our understanding of reality is incomplete. If the universe is holographic, then separation is an illusion. Everything is connected. These aren't just philosophical questions, they have practical implications. If we can train consciousness to access deeper levels, what else becomes possible? Healing, creativity, understanding. The CIA spent millions exploring these questions. They didn't find definitive answers, but they confirmed that the questions are worth asking. The Gateway Process document is a reminder that the boundaries of knowledge are always shifting. What seems impossible today might be tomorrow's technology. We don't know if remote viewing works. We don't know if the universe is truly holographic. But we know that serious people in serious institutions took these questions seriously. And that should make us wonder, what else don't we know? What other mysteries are waiting to be explored? The truth is not hidden. You just weren't taught to see it. That's all for this episode of Apocrypha PH. I'm Techie. The Gateway Process shows us that the government once believed consciousness could be a tool for intelligence. Whether they were right or wrong, the fact that they asked the question matters. If this video sparked something in you, a question, a curiosity, a desire to dig deeper, then you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications and join us as we continue to pull back the veil.
See you in the next one.